When I think about advertising and how much we are exposed to it on a daily basis, it really is interesting to me, especially the little advertisements that we see throughout the day, because those are the ones you don't typically think, oh, like this is advertising. You just see it and kind of remember it and then, or forget it. It just depends on how much of an impact it has on you. And then the big advertisements like commercials, billboards, other things, those are the things that really kind of ingrain in your mind and make you remember it. The thing to me that's interesting is everyone's seen those funny commercials that a company does that a lot of times don't really apply too much to their product. But you always remember those commercials and talk to other people about those commercials. And that's a really good way to the company's name to spread, is through that, because everyone talks about it and will continue to talk about it. I'm especially exposed to advertising all the time just because I work at Peterson Lexus, which is the Lexus dealership in Boise. And I constantly am seeing advertisements, not only from our dealership, but Lexus as a whole, different car dealerships. Customers will bring in things, little information, advertisements with deals on it. So you see those all the time. And so advertising has always been something that interests me, especially since I'm considering starting my own business and going that route in life. Advertising is going to be a key role in being able to see the things that work on me as a consumer, really garner my attention, will help me in the future see the advertisements. The question about making conscious decisions about buying based on the marketing and advertisements that reached you, I definitely think that's something that applies, because there's a lot of times when we go to a store and there's multiple different brands of the exact same product, but in your mind it's like a nonverbal sort of thing that always clicks, where you've seen something, heard someone talk about something, which in my mind's advertising as well, because someone else is spreading information about the product. And so subconsciously you're thinking about purchasing it. You're going specifically for a certain product, but sometimes you'll go in for that certain brand as well, which that's where the marketing has a success. And lastly, the question about my personal information being archived, analyzed, or used to sell you things. Everyone has it nowadays, where you're on Facebook, Instagram, you could be playing a game and an ad will pop up of a product you were recently looking at. And I think I can see where it could be used as a good thing and like for businesses and good advertising. But to me, when you have an ad pop up 5 times of the same product, it kind of like drives you away from the product. And for me personally, I lose interest in it. So I think I'm not too worried about that, just because I don't think it's a harmful thing yet. I mean, it could be, but not as much as I know. So yeah, that's what I think about advertising.